Hello, my name is Tracy Allen, and I want to welcome you to Cooking with Some Friends. Hello, and welcome to Cooking with Some Friends. About a month ago when we were in Wisconsin in the Wisconsin Dells, definitely a German background, and which is, I've got a fly in the house, which is part of our heritage. And one of the things that when we were at one of the restaurants I ordered was some Schnitzel, and I was thoroughly disappointed because there really wasn't much flavor to it. But I'm going to share a recipe for Schnitzel that actually has some more flavor to it. So I have in my pan some oil that's heating. I've got some potatoes on the back burner because we're going to have those with the Schnitzel. And that was another thing, that at this particular restaurant, the only thing you could get that night was either French fries or potato chips, and neither one, in my opinion, goes with Schnitzel. So anyway, I have my pork chops, which I have pounded out very thin with my meat mallet, and I have some flour and a couple of eggs and then some panko. And to the flour, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic salt. So I honestly am not sure the Schnitzel I had in Wisconsin had any flavoring in it at all, or any seasonings in it at all. I'm gonna also add just a little bit of paprika, and then some pepper. Mix that together. Okay, so the trick here is to make sure your oil is hot enough, but then I'm going to take one of my pork chops that I've tenderized, dip it in the flour mixture, then dip it in my eggs, and then go to the panko. It's well coated, tap those in a little bit, and then go to the oil. And then I will repeat. I'm gonna cook these on both sides for about 4 or 5 minutes on each side, or until they're golden brown. And then I will use the drippings from this to make some gravy to go with our potatoes and our Schnitzel. So I will come back and show you those when they're fried up. Well, welcome back. Our Schnitzel is done. I've got it under this foil tinted until I get the gravy made. I've reserved some of the oil from making the Schnitzel. And to that, I'm going to add some flour to make a roux. And normally when you do this, it's equal parts fat and flour. Otherwise, you have enough gravy for 10 people. And you want to let that cook for just a minute so it doesn't have that flour taste. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some milk. Just a cup or so of milk, and stir that. I've got it about medium to medium high. You can add some salt and pepper. You just want to keep stirring that until it thickens, and then you can serve that over the potatoes with the Schnitzel and enjoy. Good afternoon, everyone. my family likes chicken, but they prefer chicken breast over bone-in chicken, and my grandkids don't really care a whole lot for anything unless you make it a little more interesting and make it into chicken nuggets. So we have our own little slant on the chicken nuggets. We do Parmesan chicken nuggets, and that's what I'm going to show you tonight. So what you're going to need about 1/4 of a cup, maybe just a little bit more, of melted butter. And you need a cup of panko, and I've mixed I'm mixing a 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan in with that, and a little bit of salt and pepper. If you're not serving the kids, you might even want to add just a little bit of garlic powder in this. That would give it a nice flavor. So I'm going to mix that up. And then you're going to need 1.5 to 2 pounds of chicken breast that you've cut up into about 1-inch cubes. So then all you have to do after you melt the butter and combine those ingredients is we're going to dip each one of these chicken nuggets in the butter, and we'll put it in our breading, and then we're going to put them on a parchment lined cookie sheet, and we're going to stick these in an oven at 375, and it'll take them about 15 or 20 minutes. They'll turn a golden brown. I like to turn them about halfway through. Make sure you put a thin layer. Don't overlap them or don't stack them because they need to get a little bit crispy. So that's all there is to it. And then we're going to serve it with some marinara, and that's our Parmesan chicken nuggets. Thanks for joining us for this session of Cooking with Some Friends. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And find us on Facebook at Cooking with Some Friends.